You hope to play Street Fighter 6 online after a long day of work, you just wanna have some fun games, but then Kimberly shows up all ready to ruin your day. Yeah, like I said, like I said previously in one of my older videos, playing Kimberly turns Street Fighter 6 into a survivor horror game. The matchup against Kimberly is surviving being in that corner situation and avoiding getting into it to begin with. So we're gonna start first with the neutral, or as I like to call it, how to stop Kimberly from running over you. Let's start first with her aerial approach, the jumping game, because Kimberly can either jump at you and then you could anti-air in peace, or she could do the elbow drop, and this could significantly change her jumping attack timing, making your anti-air whiff. So against Kimberly, I don't recommend going for committal anti-air stuff like DP. I don't really like using it against her. More than not, I would like to use normal anti-airs. Now the thing about her elbow drop is that if you could predict it and happen to anti-air it, she will be in a juggle state and you will get a follow-up juggle combo. You need to maximize the damage here and try to turn this anti-air into a chance of you now running the offense on Kimberly. If you somehow manage to convince the Kimberly player not to jump, then they will try to approach you on the ground, and one of her main options is her leaping kick, the forward heavy kick, because on block or on hit, she can then jump over in 3 different directions. There is a lot of answers to this, a lot of character specific answers. The rule of the thumb is to typically block it and then try to jab, and for most of the cast this will be enough to put her in a juggle state where once again you will get a combo on her if she did the neutral or the forward jump option. If she did the back jump, she will be safe for the most part. Now there are some characters who will struggle with this, like Luke. He can't stand jab it, but he need to do a crouching heavy punch and that will punish it if she did a forward or a neutral jump. Characters, for example, that got air throws can jump up and grab Kimberly out of the air, and I think that pretty much covers it for the majority of the cast. Now if she does the back jump where she's trying to be safe, you can have a very hard read on her, do a drive rush forward, and that could give you a punish. Now this is not totally safe because she can do an attack while jumping back and this will catch you, but characters who have really fast supers like Cammy level 1 or a Guile level 1 should be able to consistently punish this move on the back hop. Now if she didn't do anything, the move is -3, it is safe on block, you will do your jab and now you will be able to run some offense on Kimberly. Another one of her main approach options that they love using is the teleport, and her teleports comes in 2 different variants. There is a regular one, and when she does it, notice there will be a blue mist where she will disappear, right? And as soon as you see this, mash your jabs. Don't drive impact. Drive impacting this is the biggest mistake you can do because you will be able to punish it every time. As soon as you see the blue mist, mash your jab. Now the other variants of this is the EX version, and when she does that, she will disappear, but then you will see a yellowish green mist and she will approach you from the air. She comes out in the same place every time, so as soon as you see the yellowish green mist, just do your anti-air and that should get her every time. Now what's left? Well, it is her run, and my biggest advice against the run is to actually challenge it. You can stop most of her options out of the run if you mash your fastest move, your 4 frame. The only one that's very difficult to challenge is the slide, but that is the risky option out of it, or the riskiest I should say. If she's doing a run out of a block string, say out of a target combo, or even standing heavy punch, for the most part you can jab before she does the bounce back thing or even one of the follow-up options. Now what if she did the slide? Well, chances are it's actually too quick for you to try to react and interrupt it anyway, and you will get the block, and this is obviously the most punishable one, so punish accordingly. Now the 2 other options, the light kick, which is like the launcher kick, this one is plus on block, and there is obviously the heavy kick version, which is the overhead, and this one is -3, so it is safe. The thing that you need to know about these two options is that they are very susceptible to drive impact, so it's not a bad option to throw it every now and then, although it's not perfectly safe if she did nothing and did the automatic follow-up where Kimberly will bounce back and then dive kick or command grab you. I say the risk reward here is worth it just enough for you to throw it out every once in a while, because if you happen to get the punish counter, you're dealing massive damage on her. Now let's talk about the whole if she run at you and then she does the dive kick or the grab, because this is a struggle that a lot of people don't know how to deal with, and this one unfortunately is very character specific. Some characters, for example like Guile, can do a last second flash kick that will beat it. Some characters like Ryu can do a jump back heavy kick and this will catch both options. Some characters like Cammy and Luke can only do like a jump back jab and this could beat the dive kick if spaced right. There isn't a universal option I have found that deals with everything unfortunately, so this is always a mix up here. This is even worse in the corner where you kinda really have to guess for your life, but what you need to know is that if she did the dive kick is -8, so you can certainly get a combo punish on her, and if you happen to neutral jump or even avoid the grab in any way, she have a lot of recovery, so you do get a massive punish on her. The risk reward in my opinion is still in your favor because your punish will do more damage than whatever she does out of this technique. Obviously what is left are the universal options like Drive Rush and Drive Impact, and yeah, I mean, she's pretty much the same as all the characters in the game, where you kinda have to be able to check it or at least predict when it might be coming. Kimberly players love doing Drive Rush crouching medium kick, so be aware of that option. And that's about it for Kimberly. She's also a character that once you knock down, you will be able to bully on her defense because she doesn't have a non-super invincible reversal, so this is something that you have got to keep in mind. This is actually a character that you can kinda safely pressure on her wake up. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment. It helps the channel so much. I will be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter and Twitch pages in the description. Thank you so much for watching and stay safe.